Did it start? I'm not sure. So, hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Come on in and get comfortable. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Jaleesa, Reading Beyond the Book Cover, where we stay reading beyond the book's cover. My name is Jaleesa. Welcome if it's your first time, and welcome back if you're returning. Yes, I welcome you once again. I was like, dang, you already said welcome the first time. Yeah, but I want to make sure you're double welcome. This is not my usual set up as far as the time. I know it's pretty late for some people. So I thank you all for coming here. We're going to be here from 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time until 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time tomorrow, so Sunday. I would stay longer, but I have some things I have to do tomorrow early in the morning, and I need to get me some shut eye. I need to get some sleep. So we're going to be here for a little while. I'm going to try to squeeze in 2 sprints the best that I can. My plan is to maybe do 45 minute sprints, and then like right now we're doing a little bit of chatty bit for like 10 minutes, and then we'll do a chatty bit for 15 minutes in between the 45-minute sprints because we're only gonna have two of them, and then at the end we'll chat until about 1 o'clock, and then we're gonna have to sign off, okay? Because like I said, usually I would stay longer, but Sunday is a busy day. It's gonna most likely be a long day too. But I already see some people already here. I'm surprised. I thought it was only going to be 2 to 5 of us gathered together, but there's 11 of us here. So thank you so much for you all's patience. I know my computer is always giving me trouble. Believe it or not, I got on my computer at like 10:20, so it's taking me 40 something minutes just to get to this point here. So thank you again, you all, for being patient with me. Let me go ahead and put some of these comments up. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Donna was here first, but Donna may be sleeping now. So hello there, Donna. Come on, comment. I'm waiting for it to come up. I'm sorry. Yes, she said, dang, I was gonna be here for these, but this gal will be in dreamland. Yeah, I know, I know. I'm gonna try. I don't know if it's gonna be this next month or August, but I'm doing something behind the scenes with someone else. And I possibly will be sprinting in July as well. So, but that'll be earlier then. Okay, promise. And longer than today's sprints. But yeah, Donna, if you're not here, we're thinking of you. uh, let's see who's next. Christina. Hello, Christina. She says, sleep sweet, Donna. Yes, please sleep well. You know, summertime it get kind of hot. I don't know about you all. You can hear the air conditioning now. It's working overtime. It's hot here. It's not too hot, but still it's hot. And I think today when I went outside, it said it was in the 80s. It felt like it was higher than that. Glenda's here as well. Hello, Glenda. Glenda also said good night to Donna. Sleep well and take care. She said hello to Christina. And then, of course, I was talking in the comments because my computer was acting a fool. Camilla's here. She said hello to everyone as well. And that she's reading This Could Be Us by Candy Ryan. I know for a fact that Kita and Dee Dee are reading it. I think that Buddy reading it. I'm not reading it with them right now because I don't have the book. I'm waiting for it from the library, and there's a long line. So I'm pretty sure it'll be a minute before I get to it. Camilla also said first coffee. I don't, me and coffee, I don't think it affects me. I don't think I get it from my father. I could drink coffee and be just fine. But if it's like one of those packets that have caffeine in it, that's a whole nother story. Uh, but I hope your coffee smells good. Smells good. It's getting late. You can tell like my mouth is not matching with my mind. I hope your coffee tastes good and it gets you going. That's me talking as well. Okay, Double N Jen. Hello, Jen. You said you wasn't subscribed until now. That's fine. Everybody's welcome. You ain't got to be subscribed to to be here, but thank you for subscribing. I'm assuming the majority of you are coming from Chantel's channel. I think Chantel was sprinting all day today. Bless her. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could, but thank you for coming over, you guys. So I won't be alone, you know. I'm waiting for the next comment to come up. Hopefully, things aren't stopping. Hello there, Glenda. Everybody saying hello to each other. Hey, Courtney. Court. Oh, Courtney, you don't like Court. I'm sorry, Courtney. Hey, Courtney. How are you doing? Oh, girl, it's been so long since we spoke to each other. I know you've been busy and I've been busy. Busy. How have you been? It's good to see you as well. I know, right? I'll be here. I just won't be saying nothing most of the time. Glenda said I'll be reading Miles Apart by Tanaver Pert. I've never heard that before. Oh, an indie romance book. I'm on chapter 20. I'm enjoying the book so far. That's good. Let me look at I'm gonna open the tab right now so I don't forget some of these books that you all are mentioning. I'll be reading or listening to Capone by Jaquel J. It's an co-host favorite, Dee Dee's favorite book. At first, I was going to read Death of the Author. I'm still going to read it, but I feel like I'm going to finish this Capone book first. Uh, and also has a disability rep. The main character, if I remember correctly, has sickle cell anemia. So, yeah, I'll be listening to that and washing clothes and doing some other stuff at the same time. Like, I just finished chopping up, I ate half of the salad that I chopped up. It has lots of veggies in it. You know what? Now I think about it, I forgot to put beans in there. But it's okay. It's okay. Yes. Let me write this down. Reading Miles Apart. Miles Apart by Tanaver Hurt. And then I'll go back and look at it. Um, I'll look at it later on. I have it on my tab right now. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm 50% into my book. Let me check. 48%. So hopefully I can get to maybe 75% by the end of these sprints. Christina said, reporting for duty, drill instructor Jaleesa. Yep, I'm here. I'm here. You know what? Now that I think about it, I feel like I have on the same outfit from last time. But I'm here. I'm here. Uh-huh. Camilla's here. Um, okay, so the indies. Okay, so that book, Miles Apart by Tanaver Pert, is indie self-publishing author. It's a book, the indie book by a self-published author, and it's one of the prompts. It fulfills one of the prompts. Sorry, my hair is itching. It fulfills one of the prompts for the Boot Camp Readathon. If you're not familiar with it, the prompt bingo board is in the Discord. The Discord link should be in the description bar below this video. Go ahead, check it out if you haven't yet. I'd be surprised if you haven't because it's the 21st of the month. But you never know. I know some people they start a little bit later joining into the readathon. So go ahead. The link is in the description bar down below. Click it. Go get access to the bingo board, and then you'll be able to see all the prompts. Thank you for that, Glenda. Drill Sergeant Courtney's here. Yes, it's the main drill sergeant. Oh no, my mouse is stopping. Everyone said hello to each other. I'm surprised y'all still up. Courtney said, I work tomorrow night, so trying to stay up late tonight, that's hard. Yeah, your schedule with the late night, working the late night shift, I don't know if I could. My husband, he works the early shift from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but I remember one time he did do 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And that staying up late, it does a number on your body. How are you able to stay up though? Like, do you just like walk around and find something to do, or what? Because I know me naturally, I want lights out when it starts getting dark. So, and force myself to stay up would be a task. But good luck with that. You got to work on a Sunday too, man. Mm-mm. I'll be washing a lot of clothes tomorrow. Also helping my mother clean out the storage for my father's belongings. That's a lot of heavy lifting and moving around. We're doing it earlier in the day, and then I want to try to also. What did I want to do? I think I wanted to prep some more vegetables because that's what I was doing before I came here. Them dogs are barking. My feet are hurting a little bit, but it is what it is. I just have to make sure I have these vegetables because as long as you have vegetables ready or fruits already cut up, there is no excuse for eating healthy. So that's why I keep myself accountable. And I got to cut these okra up tomorrow too. So I got quite a bit. And Christina said, recruits, don't forget to salute the like button. Make sure to report for duty by subscribing. And be sure to stop by the mess hall and get some hydration in. Speaking of hydration, I hope you all, if it's not too late, have your water on board. I think I did pretty good today. I'm trying to remember. I know I drank one or two of these already. This is my third one. So since I'm staying up late, I might as well just drink another one, and I'll just make sure I use the restroom before I go to bed. Courtney said, I read and sprint with y'all. Some days are harder than others. Oh, so that's how you're able to stay up. I know it has to be because your body is trying to get used to a whole nother schedule. It'd be different if like that was the what you've been used to, but then now it's like a whole nother side. Are you working 12-hour shifts, or is it like up in the air kind of shifts? If you don't have to answer in here, you can always DM me and let me know. But I was always curious, like with the work change and stuff, and the hours and the shifts and stuff, like how different is it? Um, yeah, I don't know if I could. I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should go back to school for nursing. And I said, mm-mm-mm. I just turned 37, and I know it's never too late to go back to school, but I don't feel like going back to school to do nursing if I were to do that. If anything, I'll do something with like data analysis or something since I have a degree in mathematics. But learn a whole nother trade, I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to be single and no children to focus. But no, I'm married with kids, so it is what it is. But let me shut up because, like I said, I can keep talking. We're now here at 11:15. We're going to read for 45 minutes. If you're not reading, do some stretching, meditation. I'm actually going to go and get my smartwatch so I can do at least 5 minutes of meditation. I've noticed that I haven't been doing it lately. Some deep breathing exercises. Excuse me. And then, of course, I'm going to focus on drinking my water, and I'm going to watch some clothes and listen to my audiobook. Feel free to let me know what you all are doing in the comments. We'll come back to it when we come back after the 45-minute sprint. And we're going to chat it up just for a little bit, not a long time. We're going to chat it up for a little bit. One more comment, and then I'm going to put the timer up, okay? I'm sorry, Courtney. Courtney said it's 12-hour shifts, 3 days a week. Oh, that's not too bad. Never mind. The days vary, but I have a schedule so I know when. More money on night shift and less people. I enjoy it. Yeah, because I have the differential shift and stuff, so that's a plus. So that's what I wish I had. Now I think about it. Um, I'm a salary paid employee, so it's like no matter how many hours I work, I'm gonna get the same amount, the same amount of money, and that's the pits. But you learn to manage with what you have. But that's the plus about being married to somebody in the medical field. He has the differential shifts just like you, and the 12-hour shifts as well. But he's been working 7 to 8 day 12-hour shifts, and I'm just like, babe, you need to lay down. So he's off tomorrow. He was off yesterday. And I think he's finally listening to his body and slowing down. And then Courtney said, since my husband is asleep next to me, I have on my headset and this is my me time. I know that's right. Let's snap it up. Always take time for yourself. I actually took time for myself on Monday and Tuesday. I didn't tell anybody that I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I didn't tell anybody I was off Monday and Tuesday purposely so I'll have time to myself. They never know when I'm going to take off. Never know. And I do what I want to do that day so nobody can monopolize my time. Let me see. I was trying to open up the timer earlier and it was acting a fool. I don't know why. And the reason why it says acting a fool is because when I try to open up the browser and change it, so let's say for example I'm trying to type it in, um, it will freeze up on this screen that I'm looking at now. So it's causing me a little bit of trouble, but it's okay. It's gonna be real chill tonight. Put my door on. I think this is one of the timers I'm using for whatever reason in Google Chrome, because I have more than one profile. If I try to use my Focus and the password's not saved, it gives me a hard time. So, not a hard time, but it's just too much extra work to open up another profile and figure out what my password is. So I'm just leave it alone for now. I'm just waiting for it to come up. What confuses me about my internet is that it works, right? but I was acting funky, and I'm like, what am I paying for? And I can't rely on you all the time. I'm confused. AT&T, count your days. Like if I weren't required to use it, best believe I'd be with somebody else. Like Xfinity, I had no issues with Xfinity. AT&T, uh, no. Okay, maybe this is the one I was using. This water is good. Very refreshing. I had tea earlier this morning. I had some matcha tea with some coconut milk. Delicious. I think is it 15 minutes? I think so. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna save the changes here. All righty. I'm gonna share my screen. And I apologize if you hear any noises. The kids are still up. My husband is still awake as well, so there may be a little bit of noise when I come back. Um, am I here? Is it working? Okay, there it is. Perfect. All right, you guys, I'm gonna press start and happy reading. Hello. How's that sprint, everybody? I made it to 55% of my audiobook. I am currently reading Capone, Capone, by Jaquel J. It is a co-host favorite, a Boot Camp Readathon co-host favorite. I think it's Dee Dee's. I know, not think. I know it's Dee Dee's favorite book, um, and it also has a disability rep. One of the main characters has sickle cell anemia, so I'm enjoying it still. It's cute. I mean, I wouldn't fall for this person like the character is, but I get the appeal. I get the appeal. But yeah, let me know, how was that sprint for you all? I see we have some new faces in here, some new names. During that sprint, the internet went out, so that's why I went on ahead and put a banner at the bottom because, like, I don't know, I can't control it, but I am aware that it's happening because I usually have the stream open on my phone at the same time, so I can see if it stops. And it stopped, I think, one time for a pretty lengthy time, but I was able to get it back up. For whatever reason, once it kicks me out, I have to reconnect my my camera and test it out too before I get back on screen. It's a whole thing, but I'm here and you all are here, and I thank you all for being patient with me. Um, Let me see who's new here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I think this is Chris. Let me know. Hello there. Let me know what your name is. I'm pretty sure your name is Chris. It's been a while since I've been in sprints, so any names that I was familiar with at that time, they are very scrambled up at the moment. So please forgive me if your name's not Chris, but I have a feeling, a strong feeling that your name is Chris. But welcome to the sprint. We actually have one more sprint. It's going to be coming up pretty soon. It's going to be 45 minutes, just like the last one. And then after that, we're gonna, chit chat just a little bit and then dip out. Okay, so we all can get some rest. At least the people here in the U.S. because it's pretty late on this side of the country. Wait, this side of the world. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. I'm like this side of the country. Well, duh, Jaleesa. Oh, hello there, Lily Eve. How are you doing? Sorry if my voice is going in and out. That's what I get for drinking this cold water. But I like cold water. I like cold water. Random, but I feel like the mosquitoes are like really tearing me up. Like my face is itching right here. I can feel like a little welt's coming. And then earlier today, when I was walking from the store, well, not from the store, but walking from my car. What was I in the car? I think I was sitting in the car. We were about to get the groceries out, and I felt my arm was itching here, and it was turning red. I was like, oh God! Like I didn't even notice the mosquito was on me if it was. I now I'm reminded why I don't go outside that much, especially during the summer. They are hellacious. Lily Eve said that they're up late doing laundry. That's what I was supposed to be doing, but I was like, you know what? I just want to listen to the audiobook and play Monopoly Go. And that's what I did the entire time. Lily was up late doing laundry and reading The Tenant by Frida McFadden. The Tenant, why do I feel like I read that one? Did I read The Tenant? No, I think I read. Oh, I need to look it up. I read two Freedom McFadden books. I recently finished. Not sorry, I got them mixed up. Not Freedom McFadden. That was Geneva Rose. I read The Perfect Marriage. I always get them mixed up. Geneva Rose and Freedom McFadden. But I'm pretty sure I read one or two Freedom McFadden books. They're like popcorn reads. You get through them real quick, and they're always a good time. I love listening to them in the office, like books like that, and just like zoning out, getting work done. I hope you're enjoying it. And Glenda says, "Okay, I was right. I was right." Glenda says hello to Chris and Lily. Okay, see, my memory is working. Oh my God. Okay. Hello there, Salona. How are you doing? I'm pretty sure your name is Kiani, right? Let me know. If not, I'm gonna just call you Saluna. Everybody is saying hello. Yes, I was right, Chris. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a long time. Should have left you without a dope beat to step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, baby girl. See, every time I say that, I have to sing that. If not out loud, it's gonna be in my head. Uh, R.I.P. to Aaliyah. Okay, everyone say hello to Lily. Someone says, "Me too." Julie said, "If my water isn't cold, I don't want it." Yeah, same. It's like it tastes better when it's cold and just refreshing. And I know it's not good for my throat. It's not good for my allergies either, but here I am. I mean, I can do room temperature if I'm really, really thirsty. Hot water, I can't. I have a couple of coworkers that drink hot water throughout the day, and I know it's supposed to be good for your system, but no. Mm-mm. Yeah. I don't want to really have to taste the water. You know what I'm saying? Like the water shouldn't have a taste, and I feel like when it's hot and room temperature, it has a taste. Give me cold. Give me cold water. Lily Eve says, "Oh no, dang mosquitoes! Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I got it because my I can feel it right here. The welt is popping up, and then like I said, here it was turning red, and it was itching. It was sore. And I said, dang, how did I get bit? All I did was go inside the store and come back out and get in the car. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start wearing what's called DEET. Even though I don't like those chemicals, I hate them, but it works. Or I need to go to CVS and get me a bottle of the Skin So Soft and put that on because this is the time of the year when the mosquitoes are crazy. It's funny because when I mentioned it, the kids, my children, they're from Nigeria, and the youngest, he was like, "I didn't think you all had mosquitoes here." I'm like, babe, mosquitoes are everywhere. They're everywhere. We have mosquitoes here. And yes, they may not be as bad as over there. Even though when I went to Nigeria for that whole month that I was there in 2000 and what was it, 2015? Yeah, because I was there for Christmas and New Year's. I didn't see any mosquitoes, so I don't. Maybe I went at a time where it wasn't mosquito season. The only thing I experienced was a lot of dust. There's a dust storm they had. It's not monsoon. What is it called? It's like a red dust storm that comes through. Everything is covered in this red dust, and that irritated my allergies. But no mosquitoes to be found. So, yeah, this is going to be their first full summer here in the U.S. So they're going to experience everything. And me, I'm getting it. This mosquitoes are working my nerves. But there's none inside of here. It just happened outside. So, yeah. Courtney said she's going to go to sleep. She said, I'm fading, so I will hit the rack. All right. Sleep well. I know you got a busy day tomorrow. Courtney has to go to work. If you all missed it earlier, she has to go to work tomorrow. Well, today. It's 12 o'clock here, but it's 11 o'clock her time. So, yeah. You have a good night, Courtney. I hope you sleep good. Everybody's saying good night to Courtney. Lily says I'm going to read the perfect. You're going to read the perfect marriage next month. Okay. I hope you like it. I gave it a 3. Only because I had like a lot of questions afterwards, and I'm on hold for the perfect divorce now, so I'm waiting for that to come through. Hopefully, I like the perfect divorce. Like the ending was good, but I remember like it doesn't make for me. It felt like the first 20% and the last 30% is what made me want to continue on with the series. But everything in between there, I was like, baby, what are we doing? What are we doing? I feel like I was being strung along, but it's whatever. If you want to connect, find me on IG. We can talk about it if you want to. I'm always talking books with people one on one. Cause yeah, like I said, I gave it a 3. It was a good time. It was a good time, but I just wish that the whole book was good. I hate it when like I'm reading a book and I'm like really into it and I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 5-star, and then that middle starts to drag, and then the end picks up, and it's a roller coaster. You know, it literally, is it called a bell curve? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No, it's an upside down bell curve. I forgot what that was called. That one's called. It's like a big dip. So that was my experience with the perfect marriage. But I hope you like it. I listened to it on audio book. I tried to read it physically, and I kept getting distracted. So the audio book was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone's talking about the cold water and stuff. Someone said, "Oh no, sorry, not the cold water. You're talking about your name." Your name, Kiani, right? Yes. I'm like, it is. Yes, cold water is good. Well, you were talking about your name. I see my memory. I guess I need to give myself more credit for remembering names. I thought I didn't, but apparently I do. I can recall pretty good. Um, Kiani says, and I'm surviving in hospital. I answer both to Saluna and Kiani, whichever you prefer. Okay, okay, I will. Oh, you're in the hospital. I hope you're okay. Are you all right? You know, one thing. This is a fun fact I'm going to just share. I've never been in the hospital for anything besides my birth. Knock on wood. Hopefully that, that does not come a day where I have to. But out of me and my two sisters, like all three of us, me and my oldest are the only two. Well, no, to the back. I'm the only one that hasn't had to go for anything. My older sister, of course, she had to go for when she had her baby. Well, not a baby, my niece. 20 something years ago, almost 27 years ago, when she had my niece. And then my younger sister is always in the hospital for something. Um, when she was in the hospital a lot when she was in college because she was doing all kind of different things with piercings and stuff, and had to go to the hospital for that. But I'm not going to tell all her business. But yeah, she's been in and out of the hospital for different things, not necessarily sicknesses all the time, but more than I have ever been because I've never been in the hospital before. Hopefully that day doesn't come soon. Like I said, I just turned 37, and waking up hits different every year. This year is like I gotta be oiled up just to get out of bed. Most days I just wake up and just swing my legs for a while before I start moving. It's an interesting time. But I hope you're doing well wherever you are. Linda says good night to Courtney. Sleep well and take care. Here, I feel myself doing that thing I'm doing, y'all. I gotta keep me accountable. Tell me to hush, because I will overtalk and forget that time is going. Everyone says hello, Saluna. So I'm going to play Strange Horticulture in the next sprint, just an afternoon gaming session. Okay, Strange Horticulture. I've never heard of that before. Which platform is it on? Is it a PC? Is it Switch? What is the other one? Game was it not Game Box? Xbox and Game Box. Ooh, I'm getting old. Xbox, or is it um I almost said PeopleSoft. Not PeopleSoft. That's software that I work with at work. Starts with a P. PlayStation. Yeah. Which platform is it on? Yesterday I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I found a couple of Korok seeds. I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish the entire game. I think I'm now almost at 70% completion. So many Korok seeds to find. So I told myself I'm not going to buy Tears of the Kingdom until I finish Breath of the Wild. So wish me luck, you guys. I'm trying. Selena says, do you also answer to Babette Brookington? What is that? No, but Fanny Hill I do. Is this an inside joke? I'm still laughing because the names are funny. Babette Brookington and Fanny Hill. That's too funny. Chris says I've not been out all day. Oh no, the heat wave is starting and my behind is staying in in the house with whole house air conditioning. I know that's right. This ours it stays on 72. I would put it a little bit lower, but the kids get cold, and sometimes I even get cold too. So I'm just gonna leave it at 72. But I know our power bill, our electricity bill is gonna be high. I don't like this time of year. This time of the year in winter, pockets be bleeding. Okay, all because I want to be comfortable. Chris says I have books, food, and internet. I'll be okay. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm a homebody myself. I prefer to be in the house. Like if I didn't have to go and get toothpaste and clothes washing liquid and some other odds and ends for the house, I would have been in the house all day today. It took me until maybe like 3 o'clock to really like get up and start moving. Because I didn't want to leave the house. It's always like that with me on the weekends because I work all week long. So on the weekends, I usually want to stay in the house. I don't want to do much anything. But yeah, I feel you. Like you got all you need. There ain't no reason to leave the house, especially when it's hot outside. That's why tomorrow, well, actually today, I'll be helping my mother at around 9 o'clock. But that means I have to get up at like 6 just to get myself ready by 8 to leave the house. She wants to start early so we don't have to deal with the heat because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Mhm. Look at you go. Yes, I'm going. Oh, you had an autoimmune flare up. I have a couple of coworkers who had Those I have two coworkers actually, well, ex-coworkers that I don't work with them anymore. So I guess you can call them friends that used to be coworkers. They both have fibromyalgia, and they have flare-ups every now and then that either have them come into work and then have to go home, or like end up in the hospital sometimes. I remember one time one of my coworkers, when she first found out she had fibromyalgia, her body started to swell up. It was strange. Like at first it was her foot, and then after her foot got swollen and started turning red, then it was her stomach. Like her stomach had swollen so much it looked like she was pregnant, but she wasn't. And it was wild. It was wild. So I understand. I've never experienced it myself, but I've seen people experiencing it, and it's not a good time. But you do what you can. If you're accepting prayers, I'm praying for you. Kiani says so. They're just keeping me alive. Oh, yes, Lily Eve. Yes. Lily Eve said we did a Walmart pickup order today for like six items. Lily, what is it? Because it's too hot, or you just don't want to deal with the Walmart chaos? Because that's like I've never picked up anything from Walmart, like order for pickup, because I can just go in real quick. But I sometimes think about it only because my experience in every Walmart I go to is always just stressful. If I do self checkout, it's stressful. The line is long. If I go through the line is also long. And then when you try to use coupons, the people ringing you up, the cashiers, they act as if you taking money out of their pockets. So I'm confusion. And so that's why I don't go to Walmart that often. The only time I really go is if we want to go get like a good watermelon. Um, what else? Sometimes to go and get, what was it? Oh, when the kids want to go buy some kind of electronics or something, we'll go there. School supplies, we'll go for that. School uniforms, okay, but anything else, I can't. It's Walmart stresses me out. So I understand you, but six items, I'm like, you could have went inside and got it, but I get it because you want to just get your stuff and go and stay inside the air conditioned car while you can. Like, there's no point in dealing with all that chaos in the store. The prices are decent, but you really think about it though, the prices aren't that good. At least in comparison to other places that I go to. Maybe because I have like coupons for other places and they don't give me a hard time. That's why I save more going to other places. But yeah, I get you. I get you. I get you. But I'm still laughing. Six items? Ah. Oh, okay. So you just like me. You don't like going in there. Okay. Okay. We're here. We're here. We're here. You got me. Chris said, I live alone. In the summer, I just unplug everything I don't use and keep the lights off in the rooms I rarely use so the bill doesn't go up when I turn the air conditioning. See, I wish I could do that, but the kids are here all day, and I leave the house every day except the weekends. My husband, his schedule is sporadic, so when he's here, most of the time he's in the bedroom or he's cooking, and we try not to wash clothes during the day, but there's four of us here, so I'm always like I'm irritated when there's too many clothes. So I try to clean clothes at 8 o'clock. That's when our lights are free or our electricity is free from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. And that's we try to do that. But if I'm doing it on work days, that means that I only can manage to maybe wash two loads of clothes before I need to go to bed so I can wake up the next day to go to work. So it's a lot. If I lived alone, I think I'd be doing the same thing. Turning all the lights out. The lights will only be on in one room, and I don't even think I would use the TV. I would just use my cell phone to to watch stuff because it adds up over time, all the different appliances and stuff you use. But one day I actually looked at our bill and I saw that the breakdown, and it seems like what besides the AC, the most energy is from just heating up the water. So I don't know how to go around that because I can't control the temperature that everybody's using their water. I'm cognizant of it. I make sure that I have it, if not halfway, like a third. I think that's what it is. Just slanted at a diagonal when I put the dial for the water. But I know my husband, when he gets in the shower, he just cranks it on up. I always tell him, like, hot water is not good for your skin. And then the kids, of course, they put it halfway or a little bit more if they can get away with it. So I know that's why the bill is high. Hot water and it's air conditioned. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna do the best that we can and manage during this summer because right now it's just the beginning. Like they just got out of school June 4th, and it's only what June 22nd. So yeah, it's gonna be another 3 or 4 months of just $350+ for just electricity, all because they're here. I don't know. We're looking into camps right now as we speak because them being at home all day it really doesn't help the bills. Oh, there go the air conditioning. I guess it's cool enough now. Uh, Lily Eve says I go to Safeway a lot. I save my Safeway card. Yes, I do the same for Kroger. But since we don't live close to a Kroger now, we go to a place called HEB. I think it's just HEB is just in Texas. I'm pretty sure. Um, they have coupons there, and I'll go shop there. But yeah, Walmart, I don't know. They just act weird when it's time to get to use coupons. I'm so confused. You wanted to save us money, right? So why won't you take these coupons? Questions that need answers. Um, Kiani says I have a vasculitis condition that causes my blood vessels to swell and cause havoc with my nervous system. Oh Lord, let me look this up. This is one of the see. This is what puts me in a rabbit hole. These are the kind of things where when I'm on TikTok, I'll click that search button and I just keep going and going and, and going. But I'm curious. I've never heard this before. Vasculitis. So it's like inflammation of the vascular system. I'm using my medical terminology. That's what I learned in school. Let me see, because itis means condition, not condition, means inflammation. Let's see, condition. After this last comment, we're gonna go into our last 45 minutes sprint. A swelling of the blood vessels that causes changes in the blood vessel walls. Oh, okay, I was right. Also known as inflammation of the blood. Look at you, Jaleesa. Known as inflammation of the blood vessels. You know, I almost was gonna be a doctor. I went to school for pre-med biology at first, and then changed my major to mathematics pre-pharmacy, and then I took one organic chemistry class, and that changed, and I said, I'll just do math. But I still remember this medical terminology. Oh wow. Oh, main cause. Mm. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm still looking. I'm reading on through it. Uh, Kiani says only drink freezing cold water, but I have to have a super hot shower. So you know, I can't do super hot shower. My skin, I don't know if I have. I'm pretty sure I don't have eczema, but I know that like temperature and then like too much water. Like for example, my hand right here at the top is dry because I wash my hands too much. But hot water, specifically my neckline, if I'm using too much hot water, it will turn red and get like really dry. So I have to be careful with hot water. I wish I could though, because it does feel good, but me knowing what it does to my skin, I stay away from the hot water. Warm to cool. That's all I can do. But I feel you on the cold water. Drinking the cold water. Let me drink some cold water now. Let's all drink together. Cheers, everybody. Clink, 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 clink. I'm almost done. I think I maybe have like this much left. So I'm doing good. Johnny says it's a rare type of ANCA that vasculitis. Oh, I almost couldn't say it. You it tripped me up. ANCA vasculitis. I'm gonna have to look it up too. Last time it cut off blood flow to my nerves and I lost the feeling of my left foot. Oh my God. Where I hope you weren't standing. Were you sitting down when this happened? See, that's like one of my fears of losing control of my body. And I think about it often, and it happens mostly when I'm driving. So, for example, I'm diabetic, right? And in my family, pancreatic cancer is, I want to say it's hereditary. And most of us have diabetes on my father's side. Most of us have diabetes. And so far, my grandmother and now my uncle have pancreatic cancer. So my grandmother passed away from pancreatic cancer. It happened really fast. And then my uncle now, he has pancreatic cancer. And every time I see him, he's lost more and more weight. He, around the same time my father passed away, which was in February, I want to say it was either the same day that we told everybody or it was like a day after. He blacked out while he was driving because his sugar was too high. His sugar, I'm pretty sure it was, they didn't give us a number, but it was so high that he blacked out. He does not remember falling asleep, but we have a feeling that this maybe happened before. It's just that he didn't tell us. And then now it's getting to the point where he can't get out of the bed or can't get out of the seat sometimes. I think he fell recently. Um, yeah, like that. Basically, I'm trying to say that after that happened to him, and me now knowing that because I didn't know that my grandmother passed away from pancreatic cancer. This whole time, I just thought they just always said she passed away from cancer. They never said the specific cancer. My family members never said exactly what it was. I thought it was breast cancer. That's what I always assumed it is. But no, it was pancreatic. Knowing that going into a coma or blacking out while doing something is something that can happen because I'm diabetic is what scares me. And like I said, when it happens a lot when I'm driving, I don't black out necessarily, but when I'm driving, I sometimes feel like I'm having an outer body experience. And then I start like thinking too much. Like, Jaleesa, is something happening with your blood sugar or you just kind of like just tired from the work day? It'd be a whole thing with me. So yeah, I'm weird like that. Oh, that's scary. Oh, bedridden. Ooh. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy that I know now. That's the thing, because they don't. My father's side family doesn't really talk too much about their ailments and stuff. So once he passed, I started asking more questions, like because we really don't know what he passed from. On his death certificate, they had put that he died from a cellulitis, because he had been dealing with it for a couple of years on his legs, open sores and stuff. Um, but yeah, nobody really talked about anything besides, us having diabetes running in the family, and that's it. So now I know. On my father's side, it's pancreatic cancer and diabetes, as well as I think hypertension. Of course, that comes with diabetes. And then my mother's side is breast cancer that I have to worry about because no, I had three aunts that passed away from breast cancer. And then my sister, my older sister, has breast cancer, and my cousin is in remission from breast cancer. So yeah, got a lot going on over here, but we're gonna be thankful that we're here now, right? We may be suffering with something, but my mother she still always tells me, somebody out there got it worse than you, Jaleesa. So I'm like, yeah, you're right, you're right. So we have to be thankful for the small things, right? I almost said amen, but I'm not gonna take y'all to church. Kiani says, yeah, because I've had to have prednisone infusions. My blood sugar was super. Thought to, oh, it was through the roof. So I'm currently on insulin. What? And while the prednisone works itself out of my system so I don't get diabetes. Oh my God. And you have to watch what you eat too, huh? Yeah. That's one thing I don't want to have to do, take the insulin. So I'm trying to watch what I eat, drink more water, exercise, and all that good stuff. I'm currently not on medication, but my doctor friend, she's like, Julissa, you have to go and get medication so that you don't have to be on insulin and you don't lose any body parts. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, you're right. But I don't like the way the medicine makes me feel. So that's the only reason why I'm reluctant to go back to taking it. But, you know, I'll think about it. Maybe one day I'll wake up randomly and say, you know what, I'm going to go to the doctor and get the medicine. But for now, I'm trying to manage it myself with my blood sugar monitor, or my glucose monitor, and doing, the old school way, eating it, exercising. Because that medicine, it does not make me feel good. It has me staying home most of the time, and I don't want to be at home all day, every day. Mm. Hey, Christina, she says, still here just watching NCIS with the boys. You know what? That's one show I haven't been able to get into. I'm pretty sure Keto watches it. I know she watches what's it called? Such something something SVU. I don't know that. What is it? It's a true crime police procedural show. She watches it. I was like, I'll try to get into it, but I know she knows I'm not gonna get into it. uh oh. Oh my goodness, make sure you take care of yourself and keep as healthy as you can. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I have this really morbid outlook on life. I always tell people I don't want to live that long because life bores me for the most part. But that's not why we're here. We're not gonna talk about that. I try to do the best that I can. I do pretty for the most part watch what I eat. And lately, because of the boys and their picky eating, like certain foods that I used to like, I no longer really care for it. Like now with burgers, I don't like the smell of them. When I go down the chip aisle, it smells like feet, so I usually don't. I mean, I picked up chips today, but even that was anticlimactic. I was like, "Oh, I'm looking forward to eating these chips," and now, mm-mm. So I ate a little bit of them, but not that many. So yeah, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying. We all trying. Yeah, you have to be grateful for those small wins. Gotta. The world is crazy. Keone said, not really have to watch what I eat because the insulin converts to sugars for me. Okay. Okay. See, I'm scared of needles. That's the only reason why I'm like, oh, maybe I should just go ahead and take those, take the pills that they're giving me, so I don't end up having to use insulin. Oh my God, you love NCIs as well. Maybe I'll try episode. Everybody's always talking about it. Okay, okay, you got it. Law and Order SVU. Yes, that is what Keita watches, and then she also watches Criminal. Yep, Criminal Minds and CSI, and I think her mother watches as well, if I remember correctly. Mm-hmm. Keanu says, "Nah, Jaleesa, we have to live long lives there. So many books to read." You're very right. The books are the only reason why I'm like, you know what? I have to stay here. Have to stay here and complete them all. I actually have my books are all packed up in boxes. My goal is to read all my own books, but right now I don't have a bookshelf to put them up, so I've been just like reading a lot of books from the library. But yeah, you're totally right. There's so many stories to explore. You know, I'm always like amazed at the ideas that people come up with in their stories. Just I'm like in awe. I wish that I could think like that, but my imagination doesn't go that far. But you are very right. Like, if there's anything to stay here for, it has to be the books and the stories, the unread stories. Ooh, oh my God! Why does everybody say that, Kiani? The insulin needle, you literally can't feel it all. You think so? I have a hard time just taking my blood sugar with the what you call it, the glucose monitor. Like I do it, but it's that pop. It still stings. It stings. But I've heard the same thing. My mother, when she was taking some kind of medication, I forgot what it was called. She had to poke herself in the stomach. She was like, "Jaleesa, it's such a small needle. You don't feel it at all." Ooh. I was like, "Oh, we'll see." Oh, word. So taking your blood sugar hurts more. Most likely because the needle may be bigger, huh? I'm assuming like the needle that you're using may be like one of those butterfly needles or the baby needle. It's possible because I think I'm trying to remember who I was speaking to, and they told me the same thing. They were like, "No, that needle is the insulin needle is smaller than the blood sugar monitor needle." Kiani said, "Insulin, you feel nothing." I had to ask the nurse if she really did it. Really? Huh? I guess if I knock on wood again, if I ever have to use it, then I shouldn't be worried too much because that's one of the reasons why I chose not to get the that monitor that you have to put in your arm. I forgot what it's called, but it's a machine that you use your phone and then you can check your blood sugar with the phone. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it because the putting it in hurt. And then on top of that, when I'm showering, I'm pretty aggressive. Like I'm washing everything, and I felt like I had to be so like what do you call it, careful doing the arm. So yeah, I'm picky. I'm picky with the needles. Yeah, see, mm-mm. I wanted to like it so bad, but I didn't. And we made it to the end of the comments. Look, I did exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do. This is what. Don't believe anything I say. But for you all, I'm gonna make sure that I do this 45-minute um, sprint. We're gonna do a 45-minute sprint. Then after that, we're gonna check in with each other and we're gonna say what? Hasta mañana. Okay? Hasta mañana means see you tomorrow. So let me go ahead and put this. No, no, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. I talk a lot. I talk a lot. And it's been a while since I've been up here. And once I get going, I just keep on going. But it's okay. Like after this, I'm ready for all I do is brush my teeth. Maybe that's what I'll do during the sprint. I'll brush my teeth and wash my face so that when we come back, all I have to do is put my bed clothes on and go to sleep because I done did everything else. Hmm. It's okay. I understand. I understand. You don't have to give up typing. Oh, yeah, the pain is they can do a number on you. And if you're tired as well, words, what are those? Words, what are those? Uh oh, not me freezing. Okay, I'm gonna put this up here. Oh, I didn't know it was still up there. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer. 45 minutes. You know what? Let me stop lying. Let's do 18 minutes because I want to go to bed on time. So let me change this timer right now. It's gonna be a short one. This is like our what do you call it? Wind down. Um, we're gonna put 20 minutes of, if it lets me do it. We're gonna put, I said 18 minutes. I'm gonna put 20 minutes. So it'll be a nice, good number. And then we'll come back. I think that's a good number. All right. I'll see you all in 20 minutes. Happy reading or doing whatever you're doing. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, y'all. Brush my teeth. Brush my tongue. Make sure you brush your tongues. Brush your tongues. Floss your teeth. Brush your teeth. Self care part of Boot Camp Readathon. Um, I'm gonna wash my face after this. I listened to how much of my book? Let's see. Why am I? How am I still at? 58%. So I got around 3% of 3 more percent of my book read. I'm reading Capone by Jaquel J. Again, it is a Boot Camp Readathon co-host favorite, Dee Dee, at Virtues of Books, and it also has a disability rep for sickle cell anemia. I'm still enjoying it. What I don't understand so far is like the appeal of someone like the main character, one of the main characters, but it's none of my business. How was you all sprint? What did you all complete? Like I said, I got my teeth brushed. I'm gonna wash my face after I get off of here, and then I'm gonna hit the hay because I'll have to wake up and on the next like 5 hours so I can be somewhere on time. But I had a good time with you all. Nice crowd came out to support and to join in and get some pages read or get some things done, whatever it may be, whatever you chose to do during these sprints. I got a couple more comments here. Camilla said, "Thank you, Julissa. Good night, everyone." Good night, Camilla. I wonder how far she made it into This Could Be Us. Glenda says, "Good night to Camilla. Sleep well and take care." Glenda, how far did you get into your book? Um, Kiani says, "Played a little of Strange Horticulture." Let me look that up because I feel like that sounds like it'll be fun. Strange Horticulture. I'm always opening up new tabs. The current tab count. See, if Vin was here, he would say, "Wow, Julissa, you have too many tabs open." I'm currently at 463 tabs open on my phone. Okay, I see it's on Steam. Okay. Ooh, they have no Switch. Ooh. Okay. Have it there. And let's see. Kiana said it's a game where you run a plant apothecary and you have to identify the right plants and procure new ones. Oh, okay. That sounds like something my mother would enjoy as well. She loves planting in real life, and I'm pretty sure if she was able to do it virtually, she'd have a good old what's it called, Wayne Dang Doodle time. Belinda says, "Got to chapter 21 of Miles Apart. I'm enjoying the book so far." Okay, so it's still steady. You still having a good time. I like those kind of books. Right now, the only book I'm reading that feels like that is Children of Blood and Bone. I finally picked it up, and I'm having a good time. Like I keep feeling myself waking up or finding myself waking up and wanting to read that book because I read more in the morning than I do in the evening. So, for example, tonight, even though I'm going to go and lay down, I usually read until I fall asleep. And that usually happens within like 5 minutes. Excuse me. But that book is the book that I've been reaching for and thinking about often. So I think you and I are on the same wave when it comes to enjoying a book and still enjoying it like throughout. I like a good, steady book. I don't mind a roller coaster, but every now and then I need something that's steady. That's good. Kiani said, "I think I'm going to go listen to a podcast now." Oh, you know what? I haven't listened to a podcast. Did I listen to a podcast? I did. We Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I listened to a podcast episode on Friday. I listened to a podcast episode, which was a recording from a radio station here in Houston, called 104.1 KRBE, and they have a segment called Roses, where they give roses or like a staycation to someone that is accused of cheating. And that's how they're able to find out whether or not the person is actually cheating on their spouse. Like the spouse or the cousin or sister, brother, whoever, friend calls in and says, "Hey, I think such and such is cheating. Can you offer them roses?" And that was a podcast I listened to yesterday, and it was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. The lady was she was upset, rightfully so. But the husband was like, "Well, what did he say? He said something silly. Oh no, he kept trying to make it seem like everything he was doing was for the church. He's like, oh no, that day that you that I told you I was at church, I was actually at church. You know how they change the calendar all the time, and da 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 da. And it's like, but why are you sending roses or doing a staycation for this person that you work with? It's like, well, she's been a great help. Just silly. Oh God, just silly. But I hope that with your podcast you choose, it's a good time, just like mine was. Do you like short podcast episodes or long ones? I like pretty long ones. Like I think the longest one I listen to is like 3 hours. I know, right? And the shortest I listen to is maybe like 20 minutes. Everybody saying goodnight to Camilla. I know, Kiani, I have a lot of tabs, but I go through it, I clean them up. I keep them open until I get whatever it is that I was reminded of when I opened it up. So it's mostly like perfumes, books, what else? Like anything that somebody's mentioned and I want to know more about it. I even still have like tabs open from like years ago, way back, okay, where my sister used to sing birthday songs for us. I have the links to the MP3s. I know it's weird. It's like, why don't you just make a bookmark? Yeah, I could do that, but I'm different. I'm different. You said super chill. Okay, so it's like a cozy game. I need to get more of those. I don't have a lot of cozy games. Most of my games are like adventure, strategy, puzzles. Maybe a little bit stressful sometimes, but I think I'm just used to it. But I need to find more cozy games to get into. Yeah, it does sound wild, doesn't it? She had a feeling he was. The thing is, like, she still married him even though he had cheated on her before. This wasn't the first time he cheated. He cheated, I want to say, during their honeymoon phase when they first got married, and he cheated again maybe a couple of years after that. Like every 4 years, it seems like he cheats on her. And so this time, his sister or her sister was like, "Hey, I feel like he may be cheating on you because he was acting funny," um, and she was right. He's cheating. Hey, Dee Dee, good morning. How you feeling? You all right? It's been a minute. Well, not a minute. We talked to each other outside of here, but been a minute since we talked in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, I'm up. I feel like I caught a second wind, but I need to make sure I go lay down, lay down somewhere. I was telling everybody I just finished brushing my teeth. Make sure I brush the tongue and floss and all that kind of stuff. Then I'm gonna wash my face once I get off here. But it's good to see you. How are you doing? I need to read your message too that you sent earlier. I have it. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow because I know if I try to do it tonight, I may forget to send send a message back. Everybody saying hello to Dee Dee. Kiani says, "I think I'm going to listen to the latest shits." Well, I'm not supposed to say that, was I? The S word in gigs. I'm gonna have to look it up. I've never heard of that before. Hello to Glenda. Hello. Not it freezing right now when I'm trying to get through. Come on now. Okay, I am now 58% into Capone. I'm at the part where they're like talking and sharing. Well, I think he's sharing more than she is. He finally told her what those pill bottles are. So, because I think she got upset that she found out he has a son. I was like, girl, he wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It's just that like y'all just met. But yeah, that's the part I'm at. I'm at 58% of Capone. I'm still enjoying it. Hello to Kiani. Yeah, why do people gotta cheat for real? Exactly. I don't understand it. I guess they like variety. It's very rare that on the podcast or that segment of the radio station, it's very rare that the person's not cheating. Like when the other person is calling in, they kind of have enough of a reason to suspect the person of cheating. I think it was only one time that it was surprising. I think the husband was going to therapy because his wife was so mean. She's like, I think he's cheating. He's always coming home late, past 7 o'clock. Like she didn't look. You can't see the person, but I just assumed from the tone of the voice that that's what she's doing. He's coming past 7 o'clock, and if he's cheating, this is over. She said something like, "Oh, he's not going to find anybody better than me." I was like, "Oh, girl, like you may be cute or whatever, but you sound ugly." But yeah, he said he had to go to therapy because he felt like he was in a verbally abusive relationship, which he was, a verbally abusive relationship with his wife. That's the only. I think that's one time, and then there was another time that there was somebody who wasn't cheating, but like I said, very rare. I've been listening to the Roses since I was in high school. Okay, 37 now. So think about it. When I was in high school, I was what age 14 or whatever. I don't. I remember. I'm trying to remember when they started. I feel like they started in 2006. So maybe I was like 16 or 17 years old. Do the math. That radio station been doing Roses for 20 years. Very rare will I hear that somebody's not cheating. Hmm. Yeah, cheaters are cheap. Blame. Blame the med brain. No, I understood what you meant when I saw it. Uh-huh. James and Fuhai. Okay, who are these people? Let me look it up. You said, yeah. Let me look it up. So I got another tab. Another tab. Is it spelled the exact way? And Gabs. Oh, shit, gigs. Okay, I found it. Oh, I've seen them before, but the thing is, like, I've only seen them on like YouTube shorts of them and I think TikTok videos. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's them. They're funny. I didn't know they had a podcast. I thought they just made clips of them just talking every now and then. I'm gonna have to like check out one and see how it is. Y'all gonna put me on to something. I'm gonna have something else to listen to because I've been taking a break from the read. I usually listen to the read, but I've taken a break from them. My main one to listen to is The Friend Zone by Loudspeakers Network, The Roses. I have a couple of Spanish podcasts that I listen to as well. And that's it. So if I like this with Fuhad and James, I'm gonna have to add that to the rotation. Thank you, Didi and Kiani, for putting me on. And the final comment here, Kiani says, I've only started listening to them since you mentioned them. Oh, okay. So you just started to. Okay. So I guess I might as well. I may do the same thing. I'm gonna jump into it because I be missing something to listen to besides my audiobooks because the episodes only come out what like once a week for most of these podcasts. So something to fill my time. Thank you, you two. Yeah, thank you. And that is that on that. Thank you all for joining me for these late night sprints. It was a good time. I had great company. I hope that you all got some reading in. If not any reading in, I hope you all got some. What is the word I'm looking for? When y'all, if you on the other side of the world, I hope you got your coffee. You got your routine going. You're moving around, all that good stuff. And I hope you're living without stress right now. I know the world is chaotic and we have to find different ways to cope. So do what you do, okay? And if reading is one of those, keep doing it. Keep doing it. We got some more comments coming. Hold up, let me see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Didi, you put Kiani on to it. So let's see if y'all put me on to it too. I'm gonna listen to one episode of the podcast and see if I like it. Christina, not just the temperature is finally down enough to breathe. How hot is it? That's my question. You won't have to show us. We have to do a check-in, like a weather check-in. Let us know how hot it is. Right now, it's okay. I haven't been outside, but I'm pretty sure if your temperature is there, anything like here, I'm pretty sure it's humid, and that's why it feels hotter than it is. But dang, it took that long for the temperature to come down. Ooh, it's gonna be a hellacious summer, y'all. Try to keep cool. Make sure y'all drink your water. Okay, this is between Kiani and Didi. Yes, take well, everyone. You're welcome, Christina. Thank you so much for looking out for me. I know I had that mix up. I was supposed to, long story short, I was supposed to start at 10 at first, and then I wasn't paying attention to the time zones when I wouldn't put in my slots. And, it is what it is. It's done. That's in the past. But yes, thank you so much for looking out and being there. Kansas almost dinner time in hospital, but I think I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, though. You better, you better. Hopefully, all of us sleep like a baby tonight. We deserve, right? Right. Where's this little baby? Remember? Hello. Oh, you have to turn off the AC. 69. Close your mouth, Jaleesa. I had to close my mouth. Christina, like I've never put my AC any lower than maybe like 70 or 71. 69 is really cold. Oh my god! But your humidity is hella high, so I wouldn't even want to move around. Honestly, oh my god! I'm surprised you're still awake. But the index was up to 104. Jesus, and summer just started. Like, wasn't the summer solstice on like what, the 21st? Wait, is that today or is it the 20th? All I know is that summer just started, and if it's already 104, yo, take care of yourself when it's hot like this. Mm-mm. There's a lot of people that end up getting sick from heat exhaustion and whatnot. Kenny said, if you leave your mouth open, you might catch some flies in that heat. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, we're having a heat warning, air quality warning. Oh, can y'all stay inside? Okay, you did say stay inside. Yeah, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. The 88% humidity, just thinking about it, I would not leave the house at all. Yeah, stay in the house. And hopefully you don't have any issues with the AC because I mean, I don't know how it happens, but I know in the past in our old apartment, almost every summer our AC would go out because it like freeze on the outside, and we would have to wait until the ice block had melted. It would be just the hottest nights sleeping like that. It usually would last like 2 or 3 days like that, and we would have to sleep with a fan on. But the new apartment that we're living in, they actually came and did an HVAC inspection for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm thinking they're making sure that everything's working fine because they know it's going to be a very hot summer. So I'm thankful for that. Yeah, you're right. Stay hydrated. Oh man, no rope. Mm-hmm. You're also telling people not to drive. Really? Oh, mm-mm. They haven't told us that yet. Not yet. But I feel like that may happen pretty soon. We've just been getting heat advisories and told to stay inside on certain days, but they haven't told us not to stay off the road because people are still moving around and stuff. Oh, okay. I was like, what is a nope rope? It's a snake? Kiani, you have me opening up more tabs. More pain. Oh my God. Oh, your husband, he's in pain. Is it because of the heat? Yeah, it is weird because I remember the other time that we spoke, you had like an extreme freeze. And so, like, now you're on the other end of not the spectrum, like the other end of the weather, being the opposite end, where it's getting hotter. Oh God, like is this global warming? I feel like it's an effect of global warming that people will keep saying that doesn't exist. It does. Jeez, I still can't get over that 88% humidity. I wouldn't even want to walk outside. Like they even sit on the porch. That'll make it. I feel like it'll be hard to breathe if you even try to walk around in that heat. Mm. Keanu said, "Man, sometimes driving around in the heat is cheaper to stay cool than running the house." They say, facts, facts. You're so right. And honestly, so I think some people, that's why they just go to the store and walk around in there because the AC in there is free anyway. But it's like, who would you do? You want to be bothered with people or do you want to be hot? Like, you got to make a decision. I know me, like on the weekend, this Saturday, I'm supposed to go visit my mother. But I think the Saturday after that, we're going to just walk around the library for a while. Just get out the house, but, not run up the light bill or the power bill. Go do something. Christina said, especially since April, we all had no power for 2 weeks. Yeah, from ice storm. See, that's why I was confused. Like, how do we go from ice storm and then like maybe a little bit of spring weather, and now we have this heat advisory? Mm-mm. Candy said we get bad red belly, black snakes, and brown snakes in the heat. Ooh, which are two really poisonous snakes. See, hearing that, I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to come to Australia, at least not in the summer months, because I'm already afraid of snakes that we have here in not Houston, and here in Texas. We have rattlesnakes, and then every now and then I don't know what kind of snakes they are, but they're usually like green, like a dark green with stripes that go. Is it vertical? No, horizontal across the head and stuff. My father, we used to always find them inside the yard, and he would kill them with a shovel. And my father was very thorough. He would chop it up into small pieces to make sure maybe don't move anymore. Because believe it or not, you just chop it one time, it don't mean that it's gonna stop moving. Wow. Christina says it's supposed to be a moderate climate here, but we're getting all the extremes. Yeah, you're getting it all. You're getting it all. Try to keep cool the best you can. What was that noise? The best that you can. Let me take my earphones out because it sounds like the sound. It sounds weird. Christina said yes, it's because of the air quality. They don't want cars running. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Didi said my asthma couldn't deal with that type of heat, Christina. Okay, I don't know how I feel like because it's so dry. I mean, I don't know whether or not you all have like pollen issues and stuff up there, but I think my allergies would be out of this world if I was dealing with humidity at that level and then the heat as well. Like me, when it's too dry for too long and there's no rain in sight, Jaleesa's allergies, they get bad. And then I start getting congested, then my voice goes away, and I'm coughing a lot. It's uncomfortable. Keanu said, and I can go and get an icy to eat as well if I'm out and about in the car. Yes, you know what? I haven't seen a good icy shop in a while. They need the ones that I have to go to. I have to go way out to go and find one because where I live at, I don't. They're not. They don't have any unless you go to like a what do you call it? I forgot the Spanish word for it, but like they sell the fresh fruit ice cream. It's not ice cream. It's like a sorbet, and they add fruits to it and stuff. It tastes so good. It's a mango naria. I feel like that's what it's called. Don't quote me, but we have a lot of them here. But you have to drive quite a ways to get there, and the lines usually aren't short. And you gotta have patience. Candace said we have just had really bad floods here about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yeah, here we haven't had floods yet because the storm season is like just ramping up. But we've had a lot of heavy rain, so we've had heavy rain and it's been hot here in Houston. So it is what it is. We're used to it by now. I actually need to go and stock up on water if and when a storm may come or a tornado or hurricane or whatever. We always have something in the summer. Um, excuse me. And I saw that they had a sale at Kroger for water for like $1.99. So if it's still going on, I may go get some tomorrow. So we'll have some water stocked up in the house. Christina said it's two separate things, but the air quality is made worse because of the heat advisory too, and it's not really an urban area. I understand what you mean. Oh no, it is not a green tree snake. It doesn't come out of well, I've never seen it come from a tree. It usually is just in the grass. And we had like I want to say 2 or 3 of them around. Yeah, 2 or 3, not too many, but it's like they come around enough that we expect them in the summertime. But yeah, back then my father and my mother would be gardening, and then all of a sudden a snake would just pop up. She said, "Yeah, Dee Dee, they're telling people with asthma or other breathing issues to be extra careful." Man, So does that mean I'm asking too many questions? I'm gonna have to like ask you ask you on IG, Christina. I wanna know have like how does the city keep moving? Like do people just work from home now? Are they telling people just don't leave their houses at all and do what you can from home? Like how does that work? I mean, thank goodness that school is not in session right now, but still, you can't shut down a whole city. Kiana said, I'm lucky I live in a rural area. They're not super strict with air quality as we have so much air quality. Right? Not that that's the benefit of not having too many people around. You got good air. Christina said, my son and I hung out in a tiny room that has a window AC unit. Oh, you put it in today because we could not. Oh my God, we could not breathe and we were both getting headaches. Uh uh. Ooh, I'm getting a headache just just thinking about it. It sounds really uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable, and that's all day. Like there's not a cool night in sight. That's. I'm sorry, Christina. I'm sorry. If you see me scratching, it means I'm getting sleepy. That's why I'm doing that. Let's see. Christina said I either go to a 7-Eleven or Macca's. Believe it or not, I've never been to a 7-Eleven and I've never heard of Macca's. But 7-Eleven is one of those places that's like on my bucket list of places to go. Hmm. Yeah, maybe it was a grass snake, but it was a long grass snake. Long. And oof. Luckily, I never had to run into it, but my father would always show us after he done tore it up. Linda said, thank you, Joyce, for hosting. See you in the next live stream. Yes, yes, yes. You're welcome. It's no problem. Good day or night, everyone. Yes, because we're all around the world. See you all tomorrow on Alicia Sprints. Hopefully, well, I keep saying hopefully I can pop in to, to see some of my other people's sprints, but my days, they be going, y'all. It's rare that I have a moment to sit down. Well, I have moments to sit down, but it's rare that I have moments where I can sit down and focus, if that makes sense. So that's why I've been out of sight, out of mind for the most part. Because said, oh, well, we can go about our day, but they say to try and do all the errands at once and hold off on anything you can. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's like, if it's not urgent, don't even try it. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I hope you have everything that you need inside the house right now, for the most part. Um, and hopefully it lets up pretty soon. Is there any kind of, what is the word I'm looking for? Uh, is there any kind of promise of a rain to come to cool down you all's weather? Because if it's hot like that and it continues to be hot like that, it's going to get more and more difficult to breathe and deal with the day-to-day life. Mm-mm. Okay, it's supposed to be like that to Monday night. All right, so you get like a little bit of a reprieve from the high temperatures. Have I heard of Mackey's? Macca's? Oh, it's McDonald's. Oh, I'm like, what is McDonald's? Not McDonald's. What is Macca's? Oh, okay. McDonald's. I have a love-hate relationship with them. I like their pancakes. I like their pancakes. I like their iced coffee. Their burgers used to be my jam, but like I said earlier, the kids being around them is like now that I smell a burger, I'm really iffy about wanting to eat it. But yeah, I like me a McDonald's. I like me a little fish fillet sandwich, a fillet of fish sandwich. What else I like to get at McDonald's? I used to like to get their hot fry. Well, back in the day, we would get hot French fries with when the ice cream machine is working. Get a single serve ice cream and then dip the fries in there. And the fries have to have extra salt. Oh, bless my soul. Okay, so good. Next stream we're going to talk about like our favorite orders. We're going to talk about our favorite orders, just not the way I say it. Oh, okay. I was like, who is that? What is Macca's? I was about to open up a tab at first, but good thing I waited. You're welcome. It's no problem. It's no problem. I have fun with you all. Good. What is cud, Christina? Cud? Am I supposed to know that? Forgive me if I don't. Uh, The problem with the rain though is that it increases. Right, it does increase humidity, which is also not good. It's like you can't really get a break. That is how they say McD in Australia. Oh, learn something new. Yeah, I used to put my French fries inside my cheeseburger too. That was before diabetes. And now I'm like, I gotta choose what I can and can't eat. Yes, very Australian of you. Very Australian of you. She said I got a quarter pounder burger made like a Big Mac, and it was weird. They put tomatoes on it. Yeah, no, no, no. That is weird. Like you just need the lettuce, the onions, the mac sauce, and cheese, and the meat and bread. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I wonder why they didn't. I used to get the quarter pounder with mac sauce. That's what I would ask them for. But I'm trying to remember, did they ever give me a tomato? I feel like they didn't. That's very rare that they put tomatoes in their burgers. The people that put tomatoes in their burgers are usually Whataburger and Jack in the Box. And I think Burger King too, but I don't think McDonald's puts tomato. That's weird. Yeah, that's really strange. I was like, no. Like something doesn't belong. Take the tomato off. Yes, Dee Dee. I hope you're feeling better. I can't imagine what you're dealing with right now either. Like, child, I think we all just getting old. We like some broke down cars over here. We're just hanging on and showing up what we can. Oh, Cud is Charles' Uncle Daddy. Okay, I know Charles, but when you put the Cud, I was confused. Let me go back up. What was it? Ah, you're gonna have to tell me what happened to Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy. You know, when I hear Uncle Daddy, I think about Nails. Do y'all remember that TV show, Nails? With what's her name? Niecy Nash. Is it Niecy Nash? I think that's her name. It was a really good TV show about these people in Florida, and he called a man Uncle Daddy. Oh, yep, French fries on a cheeseburger. That's almost like when you put chips inside of a sandwich. Delish, baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy. Christina said he slipped and what? He slipped and fell at the grocery store and has an avulsion fracture in his wrist. He's on a splint right now, but in 1.5 weeks they will redo the X-ray and he may get a cast or need surgery. You know what? Y'all still got me up here. See, I feel like I'm on the phone with some friends, and we keep saying we gonna talk later, and we're still here. Listen now. Today when I was in the store, I almost slipped and fell. There was water next to the freezer section, and nobody had dried it up yet. They're gonna catch a case if they haven't already. I hope he feels better soon, because that's crazy that he just minded his business at the grocery store and then slipped and fell. Mm, 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 mm. See, now that's gonna make me like look down while I'm shopping, specifically around the refrigerator section. Did he slip around the refrigerator section or the freezer section, or it was just like a random slip and fall somewhere else? That's wild. Good old service. uh, Kiana said, I don't think I've ever heard of that show. Yeah, it was good. That they kept calling that man Uncle Daddy. I can see him now. He would wear like this flashy shirt and talking all fast. Oh my god. Yes, extra pickles. I actually ask for extra pickles when I go to Chick-fil-A. And every time I ask, they don't give me extra pickles. They give me the same three tired pickles every time. What? I'm so confused. Like I asked for extra pickles. But yeah, extra pickles. And if they don't give it to me, I got pickles at home. I be adding my extra stuff. B said, "Wow, I didn't know, Christina. I hope you have a speedy recovery." Right? Because what in the world? I thought when you said he was in pain, I thought it had something to do with the weather, and just his body not feeling the temperature. But I didn't had no idea that he had fallen. That's wild. Yep, must be something in the water, Kiani. Like today, and it's weird because when I was walking, it's like part of my shoe had touched that water, and then I caught myself, and then I look back, and I'm like, "What is that?" And then not only that, I almost slipped again in the parking lot because for whatever reason, the painted sections on the street, the like, let's say it's a crosswalk section, those parts of the street are very slippery. Like, what kind of paint are you using? Oh, I know y'all always say that, Christina. Yeah, you're right. So that's why I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. And then, like I said, my family is still up. The kids still watching TV. They brushed their teeth already, so I'm okay with that. But I did let them know if they want to go anywhere with me tomorrow, they need to get up early. So it's best that y'all go to bed. You heard me? Yeah, I guess he ignored me. Okay. Well, I'm about to stand in front of the TV in a bit to let them know it's time to go to bed. Um, okay, so I was right. It was in the produce section. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, Christina said thank you to Dee Dee. Yeah, we all are praying that he has a speedy recovery because, ooh, does he work with his, I feel like, does he work with his hands? Uh-uh. To be out. Ooh, you going to Disneyland in October, Keani? I've never been to anything Disney. I would like to go one day, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to deal with like the chaos. I've been told that like the best way to deal with it is to, well, like the walking and then like standing for long periods of time is to take aspirin the day that you walk around and go. So maybe one of these days, if we can afford to, the whole family will go to either Disneyland or Disney World just to see how it is. My boss and his children and his wife actually go to different Disney places throughout the year. They're on a cruise right now. Last year they went on a Disney cruise. This year I don't know if they went on a Disney cruise again, but then I know the year before that they went. Was it Disney? Whatever the Disney is in Paris, they went out there because my boss is from Ireland. And then I think the year before that they went to Disney World in Florida. Like his wife loves Disney, and they're always doing something out there. So, okay, something to look forward to. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have to make sure you let us know, what you ate, what you rode, your likes and dislikes, all that good stuff. I mean, I know it's a magical place, but I know it's not perfect. Keanu said, apparently, if you get the first pickle of the day at the pickle cart, you get a special badge. You bet I'm going to get that pickle badge if it's the last thing I do. Do you like pickles more than I do? Because I love me some pickles. Oh, you know what? Okay, see, we're going to go down like a rabbit hole. If you ever have a chance, go and see if you can find some pickle relish. Not pickle relish, pickle salsa. It's so good. It's almost like relish, but like better. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to remember the name of the company that I got it from because they call it Pico de Gallo, pickle de gallo. Yeah, so it's like pico de gallo, but pickle de gallo. And it's so good. I add it to my salads. Sometimes just eat spoons of it. I love pickles. You won't have to fight me to get the first pickle of the day. Yes, I want one too. Okay, he works in deli. See, so he's using his hands. Ah, I wonder, like, if he has to get surgery, how long would it take the healing process take? I know when my mother had carpal tunnel, and she had got the surgery. I want to say it took her like 2 or 3 weeks. She couldn't do certain things for a while. My mother was a letter carrier, so all that repetition of back and back and forth, that's what ended up giving her carpal tunnel. And she had to get surgery, and it took her a while to heal and to be able to do this and what's it called? The finger exercises and doing that. It was difficult at first, but eventually she got her mobility back. Okay, and the bakery. Oh, okay. Oh, make me a cake. Well, actually, I'm not a big cake person. Make me. I'm not a big bread person either. What can he make me? Actually, you know what? Yes, you can make me a cake. I like tres leches and I like pound cake, but just a little slice. I don't want a whole cake. Oh, Euro Disney. I think that's maybe where they went. That's where they went. Um, County said, I'm so excited to eat all the pickle stuff in the. in the US. We don't have a lot of pickle stuff here yet. In Australia, you're gonna have a good time. We got pickled pig's feet. We got pickled okra. Pickled okra, I love. I'm not a pickled pig's feet person. My father loved pickled pig's feet, but I like pickled okra. I've had pickled corn. Um, of course, regular pickles. We have spicy, sweet. I actually have a chamoy pickle over here too. Where is it? Hold on, let me pick it up. Okay, you turned the TV off. You must have heard me. Let me see. This is a chamoy pickle. I haven't eaten it yet. My older sister gave me this. So it's just a sour pickle inside of chamoy. Uh, I don't know how long she had it, so I may or may not eat it. But she gave it to me because she knows I like pickles. So yeah, you got chamoy pickle. We have so many pickles. Hopefully you can take some back home. And we have Kool-Aid pickles. I mean, I don't know what part of the U.S. you're gonna go to, but yeah, we got a lot of pickle stuff. You will have a good time. The bakery. Mm-hmm. uh, that's what I heard. Kiani says, "Oh my God, Paris has the best pastries." I heard. I feel like I would need somebody that can speak French with me, so that they can let me know what's inside of everything. There's certain like textures that I'm not really a big fan of, like anything with too much cream. I don't really care for too much. Anything too dry, I don't want that either. Too much butter, overpowering. So I need to know like what's in each thing, or if the person buys it, I'll taste it. But yeah, I heard they have really good pastries there. Rotisserie chicken. Christina, what are we talking about? Rotisserie chicken. Was I talking about chicken? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Kiani says, I got fresh baked baguettes. Baguettes. What? That's so why did I say it like that? I got fresh baked baguettes and cheese and also fresh pastries and took it under the Eiffel Tower and read and ate my heart out. Oh, that sounds like a dream. Oh my God, that's like a rich fantasy for me. I want to do the same. Uh, man. One of these days I'll go to Paris. We could have went when I went to London back in 2014. We could have went. And my husband was like, "Oh, we could just take a train and go there," but I was paranoid. I'm thinking to myself like, "Do I need a special passport? Not passport, visa to go there?" Because I didn't know the rules at that time, and I still don't know the rules. I don't know whether or not I can travel between countries in Europe with just my U.S. visa, not U.S. visa, with my yeah, British visa. Hold on. Do I have, no, I don't have a British visa. I have a Nigerian visa. I need to go back and look at my card. I don't remember. I know my passport has two things in there, but something tells me I didn't need. I think all I need was my passport to go to London. I don't remember. I just know I was paranoid. So I told him no. We'll just have to plan to go another time. I'm overthinking things now. Sorry about that, y'all. I know. Gianni says, "Is it a spicy pickle? I can't have anything too spicy." You talking about the chamoy pickle? Oh, I'm not sure because this is my first time having a chamoy pickle. I'm not a big fan of chamoy because it can be rather sweet. So, but I'm assuming I'm reading the back of this and it says chili powder, so I'm assuming it may be a little bit spicy. So you may not want to pick this one up. You may not want to pick this one up. Yeah, deliciously sour with a little kick. So a little kick here most likely is a pretty hefty kick. So yeah, don't get this one. Don't get chamoy pickle. Just get the regular pickles that you see. Dill, dill pickles. Oh, we have pickled garlic too if you want to try that. But I don't know, some garlic can be a little bit spicy too. County says I'm just going to Cali for 9 days. Okay, California dreaming. I've never been to California, so you will have a good time. I want to go one day. My youngest said he wanted to go on a road trip, so maybe one of these days we'll go on a road trip. Stop in Denver for a little bit, and then maybe start in Las Vegas, and then go straight to California, then come back. Because I think that road trip may take you like what 3 days driving across Texas because Texas is large. That's still gonna be the longest stretch. It's gonna have a good time. But yeah, you have to let us know how it goes. Are you gonna be alone or are you traveling with other people? Kiani says, love me a coffee and chocolate eclair. See, I wish I loved eclairs, but I don't. I tried them before and I bought a case. It was like four inside the pack. And I ended up throwing away three of them because I ate one. I don't know if maybe the way they made them was the texture wasn't for me or what, but I ended up throwing away one. And I ate one and it was Wait, what did I put my name as? Y'all, if this ain't the oldest angle you done seen, you ever see talk to your parents, they be all up in the camera like this. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna end the live. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Y'all have a good one. Bye.